More than 7 years ago, the Parliament initiated the Article 7 procedure against Hungary. Today, a broad democratic majority of the Parliament has adopted its second interim report on this procedure. And it saddens and worries me deeply that in this second interim report, we conclude that Hungary has continued and increased its violation of the EU values. We point out in our report that dramatic deteriorations on all fronts, both since the start of the procedure in 2018 and since the Parliament's last interim report in 2022.
Hungary is not only drifting away from European values, it is actively undermining them. At the heart of the European Union lies a simple principle of solidarity, which is enshrined in Article 2 of the treaty and confirmed many times by the court in Luxembourg. It is for the first time in this report on Hungary's rule of law that this principle of solidarity has been raised. Yet Hungary has repeatedly chosen a different path. While the rest of Europe stands united in support of Ukraine, Hungary has blocked decisions, weakened sanctions and aligned itself with forces seeking to divide us. Solidarity is not optional, and Hungary's deliberate rejection of it strikes at the core of who we are.
So you probably have seen that 200,000 people's data was, stolen basically, and media outlets close to government published the addresses and called people so that they can look up people based on their political affiliation. So what do you think about this? And do you see any kind of role for the EU to play in this in such situations?
I think they are very serious because it's a breach of the privacy of people, but it's also intimidating, and it can have quite some impact on the people now that they are out in the open. I think it would be really important to find out what exactly the role of the authorities has been regarding this leak and how they are treated, if they are really starting an investigation and make sure that people are protected, or the other way around.
The recent news that just this afternoon it turned out that Mr. Orban is traveling again to Putin this week on Friday. Do you have any comment on?
The approach of Prime Minister Orban is very clear. He is one of the Kremlin's supporters. I think the most important Kremlin supporter in Europe. So this trip cannot be treated as the peaceful mission. Definitely, it is the example of the loyalty of Orban, who exercises, as Mrs. Strik described, his veto right to support actually the policy of Moscow. So definitely negative comment to this trip.